to host virtual Surrey Fusion Festival because I love this festival. I love great music and I love telling stories. The Fusion story started 13 years ago when the city of Surrey was designated as the cultural capital of Canada in 2008. Surrey Fusion Festival was created to become this centerpiece of an annual celebration of multiculturalism, and it has now grown to attract over 60,000 people each year. The list of performers gracing the stage at Fusion now totals almost 2,000 artists, with headliners from India, Korea, China, Australia, Cuba, Tonga, the USA, and of course Canada and Indigenous peoples. Our next guest is a storyteller with a twist. Get ready to laugh with comedian Desmond Williams.
Yitik Wenwen, Nshkwesh Desmond. Good morning, my name is Desmond. I just shared with you a little bit in my First Nations tongue Inklakut machine that I learned from my cousin Stacy up in Lytton, where part of my family is from. I am of Caribbean, European, and BC First Nations descent. And I'm somebody who really enjoys being outdoors. I got a chance to go camping for the first time in about 15 years recently, and it was such a beautiful time. I got to spend time by the river and just relax for a whole day, taking care of myself, sitting by the fire. I even got to do a couple cold dips in the river, and I also got to take my first trip into an outhouse in about 25 years. And there are a lot of bad things that you could say about an outhouse, but I feel like the worst part is you don't even get to admire your work at the end, you know? It's like an anthill with a dirty hat on. It's no fun, I know. But I love being outdoors, and I'm actually somebody who is a little bit more partial to animals than people sometimes, and so I love being out in nature. And unfortunately, I live in the city, but the little bit of nature that we do get, I love so much, because the thing that I see the most in my neighborhood are skunks. And I love skunks. They are cute and they are hilarious. I love how they're always in the neighborhood just threatening people with their butts, you know. So cute. But I also feel very kindred to the skunk, you know, because not only are we both black and white, but our t-shirts smell very similar. And when people see us walking down the sidewalk, they will cross the street almost immediately. And it's funny because I feel like I'm a nice guy, but people sometimes are a little scared of me. But I just don't get it, you know. I feel like I'm such a nice guy that I don't even get mad or yell at people when they say absolutely ridiculous things to my face all the time. Like, I cannot tell you how many times somebody has asked me whether or not my hair is part of my hat. I will tell you, in this economy, at no point will I be spending money to appropriate my own culture. It doesn't make any sense. Like, asking me whether or not my hair is fake is like going to Swiss Chalet and asking if the chicken is good without the sauce. It's going to be a hard no every single time. Every single time. Yeah, so I am somebody who does appreciate animals, and I actually find inspiration from animals. And one of my other favorite animals are whales. A lot of people don't love whales the way I love whales. I find so much inspiration from them. Whales come from such intelligent ancestors that they actually, at one point, you can look this up and fact check, whales have ancestors that had feet and legs, and they walked on the earth at one point. And they saw how things were going up here, and they said, nope, let's go hold our breath and grow blowholes. And they did that. That's inspiring. My name is Desmond Williams. Thank you for listening.